Alright, here we go.
First battle, Earth Eagle and Meteo L-Drago.
And this is the first part of the round of 13. We've got, or sorry, round of 16. We've got 8 bays that are going to be showcased today. Earth Eagle and Meteo L-Drago. Meteo L-Drago, of course, is left spinning bay.
And Earth Eagle spinning to the right.
As you see, there's our link to our Chrome Dome Beyblade Stadium, where we built a Beyblade Stadium on my head.
Check that out.
That's awesome.
That's stupid.
It is stupid. And there are the links, of course, if you're just coming in and haven't seen how the tournament started. There's links on the side there to the, I guess the
round robins.
The round robins, the first and second half of the round robin.
And the battle, just coming down to it.
It's going to be close, and Earth Eagle is up in that one, so 1-0. Okay, so this is
Flame Bowl versus Twisted Tempo.
now. It's funny. These are 2 bays that I like a lot. I think I simply like Flame Bowl because I like the color, but I like Twisted Tempo. It just seems solid. Like it also reminds me of a stopwatch. And Twisted Tempo just took it to it. Okay.
So Leone versus Vixus. The first 230 bay.
It's funny. I find when you have a battle, that the bays that are the ones that are more stamina or more defense seem to do better. It seems to be a bit more boring of a battle. Like, it's fun with the attack ones, like when they're just bouncing off each other. But it also just seems that they end up losing a lot of energy for their hits.
Mm.
And Flame Vixus has the 230 WD. We have other bays with that, don't we?
Flash Sagittario.
Flash Sagittario. Is that the only other one we have?
Yeah.
Okay. And Leone. We love Leone.
Ray Striker versus Kerbecs. Kerbecs is in defense mode.
How do you feel about these bays?
Kerbecs is pretty good. Not in defense mode, just wanted to see what it was like.
Yeah, for a defense bay, it seemed to lose energy fast, didn't it?
It wasn't a defense bay, it was in defense mode.
Oh, in defense mode. Well, doesn't that make it a defense bay? Okay, this is the second round. This is the second round there. Earth Eagle's up 1-0, of course, over Meteo L-Drago.
Putting it in defense mode doesn't make it a defense bay. Just got a bunch of weak points.
So what kind of Beyblade is it then? Did you say?
It's a stamina Beyblade because that's like main mode.
Okay.
And even when we put it in defense mode, it brings up more of the attack fusion wheel, and it's easier to get bumped against, so it loses stamina quicker. And Earth Eagle wins 2-0.
That was pretty close. I thought Meteo L-Drago was actually going to win that one, but it's funny. I understand that it kind of L-Drago would absorb the energy by the reverse spin and all that stuff, but I find that if it's the one that's slower, or if it's the one that's faster, it's actually giving up some of its spin to the other one as well. That's what I find. You say I'm a genius.
L-Drago is able to absorb spin because of its energy ring, its energy ring and fusion wheel combination to be able to push the other Beyblade back.
Oh, okay.
Other Beyblades, the back of the blade hits it, so it's not as easy to actually absorb spin, so they can't, like L-Drago can.
As you can see, we also have the round robin results, how they did in each of their divisions. And like we had with the link earlier, if you want to see how they did in each of the divisions, you can click on those links earlier.
Twisted Tempo wins 2-0.
Twisted Tempo moves on.
This is an extremely boring fight.
Yeah, we're doing voiceovers, of course, after we've already done the battles. And I would like see. This is why I like Leone. Like, if it ends up getting into a spot where it seems like a stalemate, it can last. It just lasts the other day. I know it seems boring to watch sometimes, but
this battle is incredibly boring to watch.
Well, but it's great when I'm playing against you and you're
5 minutes and 39 seconds in the video. If you just want, if you just don't want to see it, because it goes on until 5 minutes and 39 seconds into the video.
There's a link, by the way, or I can't make it that one. I know it's probably a link to next week's, I'm guessing. Like, sorry, in the video editor we're using, Adobe Premiere Elements. It's just a very small thing, so hopefully it's going to be big enough to see once it's on YouTube. But what I like about this is, like, if you wrote me into like a matches with you and your friends and stuff like that, and I'm playing using Rock Leone, it sometimes looks like you guys are beating me, and then mine just stays there and just doesn't go down. Like, we should have counted how many times this went around, because it's like he's playing a game of I'm not touching you. Oh, there he goes. Chopped him down. We're chasing him. Yay!
Battle's over, yay.
Rock Leone wins 2-0. So now you switched which mode Hades Kerbecs is for this one,
I put it in boost mode, which is main mode, so it doesn't have the weak point between spin track and the fusion reel. It doesn't take damage when it's bumped back onto itself.
We just had a pretty neat clash there. Sorry, that's you're seeing the bracket. How they all finished, like, in their positions for the in the first round. At least this side that's going. We'll have this bracket for the next round showing up in a minute. But we thought with the Vortex, sorry, what's the full name of it?
Super Vortex.
Super Vortex Stadium, that we'd get more clashes and jumps, and of course we did early. But this is why it'd be great if we had 2 cameras instead of just one, because there was one that would have been nice to have seen from the side, or even there, getting the pops. It might have been good to see the height on it, but
I think it just happened, but there was one that it basically bounced up into the air, and it was really cool, and then it just came down.
Yeah, but we don't get the great camera angle on this. As you can see, we've got the brackets there for next week also. Once next week is posted, there'll be a link there, but I'm sure hopefully you just get to watch it. Anyway, Hades Kerbecs wins 2-1. So, yeah, this is what we got going next week. So be sure...
Battle Fox versus Rock Orso, Evil Befall versus Dino Nemesis, Dark Wolf versus Phantom Orion, and Storm Aquayo versus Vulcan Horusius.
So be sure to subscribe and like and all that stuff. And of course, if you subscribe, you'll be able to see these as soon as they come up. So thank you very much for watching. Later, Terrio.
Later, Ryan out.